what was that resonated with you as an artist that you decided to stay in Poland, or even come to Poland for that matter?
The story that Poland historically lost as much as everything you can consider that was important to them. And they had no way to have any help except their own, and they built it themselves, right? And they came back from such a struggle. I resonate with that personally, but also as an American, indigenous American, I resonate with that historically. So what allowed me to really tap into my artistry was being here with the silence and the calmness, so I can actually listen and see things without being distracted. Because in the States, there's a lot of distraction around. But here, it's a lot more calmer, and it allowed me to really develop the sense of what is going to be next with my music, with my art, with my sound, with my expression. And that has allowed me to really take what they say, the ashes, and rise like a phoenix. It's the Phoenix City.
So can you take me back to that moment when you said, all right, I am pursuing this?
Okay, see, here's the thing, bro. You got to understand. I didn't choose this life.
All right.
It chose me, bro. It chose me, bro.
All right.
Right?
Okay.
But the moment I will never forget, it was when I was at a hot dog stand in Times Square. This is where I used to work when I was the age of 23. I don't know what clicked. It might have been something I took. Mm-hmm. It helped or assisted me to get into that path, because you have to understand, to a certain degree, when you come from a family that has less, you want more. You really want to do something to actually take care of that financial situation that we all have to deal with. I'm going to say most people. So I wanted to do what I wanted to do from my heart, from my soul, from my spirit, my purpose. My name has always given me that purpose. I know what I wanted to do. I know where I wanted to go. Bro, listen. Okay. Meeting people from all over the world in that place, I was like, I'm entertaining people on a daily. This is what I want to do, right? This is what I want to be all the time. I want to be me. I want to be me, getting paid being me. Now, when I quit my job, I was foolish, but I knew for sure, deep down in my spirit, taking that risk was going to be valuable, because I also at that time was having my son. And I didn't want my son to have a father that lacked the experience that I could pass down to him. You got me? And on the boardwalk in Coney Island, again, I was in the moment alone, listening in a quiet space. This is very important. You say you listen to God, Allah, I don't know what you believe in, but if you listen to yourself, it's there. It tells you the answers. All it said was trust.
So to help me understand here, you were in Times Square working in that hot
dog stand. Yeah, it's called Snack Box.
You plug them there. I hope they are still on.
Man, no. You owe me a check.
Exactly. So were you already an artist, if I may?
Yeah.
Or you were?
Yeah. So again,
what were you doing exactly?
I was in New York going to school for acting, because I was accepted into New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts. I got kicked out for the second year because I failed film history, because it was a 7 a.m. class of black and white movies, and I didn't resonate at all. And I'm also blessed with the superpower of ADHD, so to a certain degree, I wasn't able to watch those films. They're very boring at 7 a.m. But then I realized, okay, I really want to pursue this. I'm not going to give up. I mean, I'm in the city of dreams, right? It's New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Right?
Good
so
one.
I was really into it, to the point where I wasn't afraid to attempt. A lot of people are afraid because everything in their path tries to convince them to slow down or not believe in themselves. But I never lacked that part. Doubt is natural for us as humans. You don't believe that you can do it, but the doing comes from me saying, hey, what's the worst that can happen except a no? It's just going to guide me towards a different path, but I know where I want to be. I know where I'm going. You ask me why I stay here? That's exactly why. There was a moment where I was actually starting to see the results of my belief, my faith, and my hard work. I was seeing it in the reality, touching it, feeling it, experiencing it.
So you are in New York and you're like, all right, I need to pursue this artistic path. So how does Poland come to the
Oh man, it's for you, my brother, because this is your podcast.
It's yours as well.
I fell in love with a girl who introduced me to Poland. I didn't know what Poland was, bro. I thought she was speaking Russian. Man, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna sit here and admit that I knew what Poland was. But when she was standing there, I'll never forget the moment. And she was actually mixed, so she was Indian and Polish. The experience of me trusting my heart was the important part. She was a part of my journey, and it actually was special because I needed that as an artist in order for me to grow. I never fell in love before. I never had that experience of saying, oh my God. And it wasn't her look, bro. That's what I'm saying. The look was just the extra part. It was how she was, how she made me feel about myself, the experience of talking. And she was a European, bro. I'm an American. There's two different thought processes that I was experiencing, and I needed that to expand myself. And that's really what I wanted. I'm in New York City coming from Texas. To be really honest with you, there's two separate things, bro.
Right.
Southern soul, New York state of mind, two different things. But when I was able to trust myself and her, when she invited me over here, I said, I'm gonna do it. One-way ticket. One-way ticket. One-way ticket. I went there and I did that.
Straight to Warsaw.
Straight to Warsaw, bro.
Beautiful.
I didn't know what was gonna happen, but I did it.
So what do you think it took from you to say, because a lot of people, they do understand they are struggling or feeling stuck.
Yeah.
Yet they don't have the strength or the power or even the desire to change.
Yeah.
What do you think has sparked this?
That spark? Yeah. Well, first thing, number one, you gotta be honest with yourself. If you're dealing with something in life, bro, you gotta heal, okay? Because most of the stuff that we are experiencing are not our own. Did you choose your religion?
I did not.
Okay, you see, that's my point. There's a very clear moment of that statement. The second thing is, when you arrive into this reality, your learning is a process that takes more than instant time. What I mean by that is it's over time you're changing who you are. So that means you're butterflying, right? You're in and you're out. You're in and you're out. What happens is people prefer to always be out because it feels safe. When you go internal, this is when you start to realize, okay, what did I receive, right? Is this me? What is it? And how can I mold it to make it my own? People are afraid to be themselves. That's the second thing. The third thing is the spark that really gets the fire going is who you're around. You need to be around people that actually reciprocate the energy, that feed you the energy, that thrive. Go out there, take a risk to be open enough to listen to people. Stop talking all the time. It's not about you all the time. Sometimes listen and then you'll receive those answers. Don't be afraid.
I hope you enjoyed this conversation as much as I did. If you would like to learn more or discover more, you can click right here on this video to enjoy more authentic and honest stories. Thank you so much for your support, and I look forward to seeing you soon.